Dear all, welcome to the playlist of High Voltage Engineering. In the previous sessions, I have discussed about breakdown phenomenon, then generation of high voltage DC, high voltage AC and impulse voltage. Thereafter I have discussed about the various high voltage measuring instruments. In this session, I will be discussing high voltage testing. As far as high voltage engineering concerned, high voltage testing is very much crucial. Today, I will be discussing about the importance of high voltage testing and how do you classify high voltage testing. The whole syllabus has been segmented into two. In the first segment, we will be discussing about non-destructive testing of materials and electrical apparatus. In the second segment, high voltage testing of electrical apparatus will be discussed. Basically, we are familiaring the various definitions and set of procedures for conducting the testing. Before explaining various procedures of high voltage testing, I would like to explain what is the meaning of high voltage testing. Why high voltage testing is necessary. Actually, high voltage testing is usually performed to qualify the device to operate safely during rated electrical conditions. That means the equipments used in high voltage system should be capable of withstanding high voltage stress. I have already explained the meaning of high voltage stress in the earlier sessions. Moreover, the insulation level of the equipment should be withstand all the abnormal conditions. Say over voltage is one of the example of abnormal condition. It is a way to check the effectiveness of its insulation. To ensure the capabilities of withstanding these abnormal conditions, especially over voltage, the equipment must undergo different high voltage testing procedure. That is the importance of high voltage testing. Basically, high voltage testing can be divided into two. The first one is non-destructive insulation testing. This is also known as NDT. Another method of testing is testing of insulating material, or you can call conventional high voltage testing. Let us discuss about the non-destructive insulation testing. Regarding non-destructive insulation testing, test conducted by taking the sample of dielectric material. We will be taking a test piece and we are going to perform the various set of procedures. Based on NDT, we are going to measure permittivity, dielectric loss and dielectric strength. Different methods of NDTs are available. The first method is Shearing's bridge. Similarly, many more methods are available such as high voltage transformer ratio bridge. The second method of testing is known as conventional high voltage testing, or you can call testing of insulating material. Test will be conducting for complete equipments or complete apparatus. We are going to measure power factor, total dielectric loss, breakdown voltage. If you are considering solid dielectric material, we are going to measure puncture voltage. If you are considering liquid dielectric material, we are going to measure flashover voltage. So that's a peculiarity of conventional HV testing. There are certain procedures are available. For example, impulse test is belong to the conventional high voltage testing. Similarly, type test is available, temperature rise test is available, many more testings are available that I will be discussing in the upcoming sessions. Let me conclude the session. Today I have discussed about what is the importance of high voltage testing, why we are performing high voltage testing. Thereafter I have explained the classification of high voltage testing, what is the meaning of NDT and what is the meaning of conventional HV testing, and I could give some examples of the respective tests. To enhance the further knowledge of the basics of high voltage testing, you can go for the following references. I hope you could understand the basics of high voltage testing. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this channel useful, please do subscribe. Thanks a lot.